Hi, this is Dr. Roger Boger. I hope you're having a wonderful wellness day, a wonderful Jeunesse day. You know, I'm a bit of a science geek, and I was really attracted to the Jeunesse situation, the Jeunesse experience, because of the revolutionary science that are found in our products. And today, I'd like to make that a simplified approach so that you can share with other people that you know, like, and trust. Well, let's start with our skin. You know, the skin is the largest organ in the body. It usually accounts for 17% of your body's weight. Imagine that, the largest organ in the body. We need to take care of the skin. And as we grow older, the skin starts to sag and develop wrinkles and so forth. So what Jeunesse has done is Dr. Nathan Newman has created revolutionary science, stem cell science. And what the stem cells do, they're specialized cells that babies have a lot of, but as we grow older, we have less. So there's a stem cell growth factor in the Y.E.S serum that Jeunesse has. And when applied to the face after you clean your face and so forth, what it does is the stem cells jumpstart the couch potato stem cells that are in your skin, below your skin. And then they create a healthier skin, and gradually your skin takes on a very, very youthful appearance. And there's moisturizers and cleansers and night creams and day creams with SPF 30 and so forth. But the skin needs to be taken care of, and again, stem cells is the revolutionary science. Let's take a look at the fact that today, everybody is eating food that's either Frankenfood or Monsanto or food that's grown on chemicalized and depleted soils. So Dr. Vincent Giampapa, two-time Nobel Prize nominee in medicine, has created an exact and a great formulation called AM and PM. And you know, the PM is different. You take that before you go to bed because it's at night is when your body repairs itself. So we have specialized ingredients in the morning to give you what you need, and PM to help you sleep at night. You know, here's another interesting thing that contributes to our aging process, and is sort of opposite of what we would think. You know, when we work out, we create oxidation in the body, and you know, a good visual for that is if you take an apple and you cut the apple and the apple turns brown with time. That's called oxidation, and that can happen in your body. And so if you're working out and doing a lot of exercise, it's just the opposite of what you might think logically. You know, I'm working out, I'm being healthier, but when you're working out, you create a lot of free radicals from oxidation. And the free radicals accelerate the aging process. So Jeunesse has a product called Reserve. Reserve has 8 wonderful antioxidants that are really, really good. Pomegranate, grapeseed extract, many great antioxidants. Well, let's take a look at another thing that helps to accelerate the aging process. And you know, when our bodies, the 10 trillion cells in our bodies divide, they separate and create new cells. And inside the cells are chromosomes that you probably know. And the chromosomes have the DNA. So every time the cell divides, the chromosome has to make an exact copy of itself. But there are tips on the ends of our chromosomes, right on the tips, and they're called telomeres. And the telomeres are like the eyelet, the plastic tip on the end of your shoelace. So if we think about it this way, let's say that the shoelace is like a chromosome. And remember when you were kids, I'm going to show my age, but remember when you were kids, you'd go down to the playground and maybe halfway through the summer, somebody step on the end of your shoelace, and what happens is it breaks the plastic tip, and then your shoelace, instead of being like this, it starts to fray like that. So just imagine in your mind's eye that the chromosomes are exactly like the shoelaces, and the telomeres are exactly like the plastic tips. As long as the telomeres are there, the cell divides and creates an exact copy. But interestingly enough, as we age, the telomeres get shorter and shorter and shorter with every division. And consequently, the same thing that happened to the shoelace happens to the chromosomes, and they get like this on the end. So now they're trying to match up and create an exact copy, and you can see that's difficult to do. The result is that the cells become rogue cells, or they could become malignant and then die. So what we have in our product, revolutionary science, is Affinity. And Affinity has polymerase 65DM, which is an enzyme, and it makes all those telomeres get longer. Boy, that's great, isn't it? So here's another thing. Today in North America in particular, we have people that are weight challenged all the time. We have an obesity epidemic. And when you're overweight of what you should be, It accelerates the possibility of heart disease, and it accelerates diabetes. So Jeunesse came out with a great product called Zen. It's actually a system as part of this youth enhancement system. The Y.E.S system is called by Jeunesse. And it has meal replacement shakes. It also works very closely with a hormone in your body called leptin, and that tells your brain that your belly's full. So it's an appetite suppressant. And we also have some powders in there with watermelon flavor, grape flavor. And after you've worked out, you put this powder in water, and it creates more amino acids, which makes your muscles lean and strong. So the whole system, you know, we tell people to stay away from gluten and to exercise as well. So it's a lifestyle change that causes changes in your genes. That's called epigenetics. Well, here's the final thing. Jeunesse just came out with a great series of energy drinks. And you might say, well, gosh, what do energy drinks have to do with youth? Well, think about it this way. Just think. What do younger people have more of than older folks? They have more energy. Think of a baby. Once they had a Marine try to follow a little 2-year-old around when the 2-year-old was climbing up on chairs that were huge for the baby. So they made all the furniture in the room the same size. And the Marine, after a very short time period, a few minutes, could not keep up with the 2-year-old. So Jeunesse has a series of 4 wonderfully flavored energy drinks. So there it is, the youth enhancement system, reversing the aging process with revolutionary, consumable, scientific products. I hope you have a very, very youthful day. I hope you share this with people all over the world. God bless, and we'll see you later.